Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. We are right in the city center on the triangular square. It's early in the morning, it's not even 9:30 a.m. and we got to try out some typical Christmas Starbucks drinks. This is a gingerbread latte, by the way, and we're here to let you know all the latest Benidorm's news updates. So stay tuned up until the end. The first news that we wanted to share with you all obviously is the situation of tourism. You all know what's been going on here lately. We've been quite busy. We've had the giant Christmas fair opening. And to be fair, I want to mention one thing. There's been one comment, not sure if it's still right here on the channel or not, but there's been one comment saying that it's a shame that I don't post things beforehand, that it's too late already when people see the video, because they wish they could assist to the event. And I answered the comment telling that obviously we've been posting the Christmas program since it got official. Since Visit Benidorm Foundation have posted the program on their official website, since the municipal town hall has published it as well. So we've posted it on the community tab too. We've posted a lot of hi.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. So see, that's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. We're posting the community tab with all the information about all the closest events that so that people would know and so that they could assist if they want to go to any of these specific events. We've been talking about it for almost a week's time already, but somehow people still don't read these things. So if you are a new subscriber, we always let you know in advance in all the videos. Don't skip the videos. Check out our community tab every now and then, because that's where we let you know all the latest information. As for now, Christmas fair is open already. We do have different figures here. We have all the entertainment going on in the morning for children. We have the Christmas house. We have the Christmas fair with the ice skating rink. All the lights are on, not right now because it's daytime, but in the evening they will be. And in general, there's concerts, there's teeny tiny bits everywhere of Christmas festive atmosphere. And there's a lot of people here. Everyone wants to go to Benidorm. So much that even retired people from Alicante want to use the like pensionist program that allows them to come cheaper to Benidorm. However, there is no offers left at all. There's like not very good hotels anymore, like 2-star hotels or something they don't really want, like leftovers, you know. All the rest has been booked. And it's incredible to see what is actually going on. By the way, we are almost full. Benidorm will be full this Christmas, this December. We are at around 86% of occupancy already. And wait till you see what's going to be happening on Christmas. Especially, we have two bank holidays this week, 6th and the 8th. So a lot of people will be taking a long weekend, like the bridge of holidays. So be prepared. It's going to be extremely busy here in town. The second news that I wanted to share with you all is about the famous 90 days rule for UK, for non-European Union residents. All this information that you see everywhere in newspapers, even online here on YouTube, there's people saying that, oh, it will be scrapped. There's not going to be anything anymore. Spain is trying to do so. British newspapers in Mallorca and Menorca also say that, oh, it's going to be gone soon. How much of truth is actually in these news? Because I do feel that people deserve to know what is the truth. People deserve to know up until which point actually there's truth in all these news, and has something actually changed, or if it's not the case. So what we did is we've checked a lot of different newspapers, we've checked magazines, we've checked the official news from the town halls, from Spanish government. We've seen it all yesterday, and this is what we've found. All these newspapers are saying that Spain is trying to eliminate totally the 90 days restriction to come to UK, especially to come from UK here, especially for those who have a second resident home here, or like a vacational home, or has a property in general, or has family members living out here somewhere, so that it would be way easier for British to come here and stay more than 90 days per every 180 days of stay. What happens is Spain does not have any kind of permission. Spain does not have any kind of opportunity to eliminate this rule by themselves. And even if it's true that Spain has asked Brussels probably like a year ago, almost by now, to eliminate this rule or to make it somehow easier, maybe only for property owners or for those who can actually demonstrate that they have their family members living here, make it as an exception. But Spain cannot decide it on their own. There's not been any kind of positive news or any kind of response from Brussels whatsoever. So there is no positive news so far. No changes whatsoever since the last time we've spoken that Spain will be doing their best, because there is no visa post Brexit, like no visa requirement, which is great. And many people think that 90 days rule will be gone too, but so far it is absolutely not true. And I prefer to get you informed beforehand, so that you would know what the situation actually is. There are some changes though. That will be happening from next year. Obviously, there are different types of restrictions. There is post Brexit entry system that is slightly different starting from next year, end of 2024. Although I don't think personally it's going to be happening. There's going to be the ETIAS non visa like entry. It's not a visa, you just pay like €7 and you register online, and it has a valid date for 3 years maximum or less if your passport expires before that time. And it allows you to travel like with non-visa type of traveling around European Union, which is what will need to be made. Obviously, they check a lot of things there. So if you have like crime record or any kind of specific things that are not good ones, if you know what I mean, then they might not approve it. But it's not a visa as it is. It's just a registration that you have like a valid permission of a kind to travel through Europe. You still need the 90 days rule. You still need to get all the paperwork done. You need to have a lot of different things done before it will be approved. But this is what will need to be done. And to be honest with you, we don't think it's going to be happening even next year, because it was supposed to be beginning 2023. Then it was supposed to be the end of this year. So right now, literally. And now it's the end of 2024. So we definitely feel that it's not going to be happening anytime soon. And it's going to be as it is right now, non-visa for like British tourists. And that's it. Sadly, no real news about the 90-day rule. So if you read something like this in like a yellow press anywhere, I wish it would be true, because I know a lot of you guys want this to happen, because you have your property here, you have your family here, you love simply Spain, and you want to be able to stay here for a longer time, especially in winter season. So let's hope sometime in the future this will come true. But so far, it's all in the process of asking, negotiating, because bear in mind that if Spain reaches this, if Spain makes it happen, who tells us that other European Union countries will not ask the same thing, and then all this 90-day rule will officially be gone? There's not going to be any sense of having it, because all the countries will have some kind of limitations, some have specific permissions, something different. It will not make any sense then to have a 90-day rule at all, because each country will have something that will allow people to travel for more than 90 days for every 180 days spent here in Spain. Sad, but this is what it is. Although I must say that all these ETIAS entry systems is not as bad as it sounds at all, because in one you just register, the other one is like a specific path that you take at the airport to get you registered, and that's basically it. Yes, there might be some queues, but it's not as bad as a lot of people say it is. And ETIAS is not even here just yet. So let's not panic. Let's not stress ourselves, because maybe it won't be for another year or more. And the last news that I wanted to share with you all, but before that, let's get a sip of our gingerbread coffee. Actually, it's delicious. If you'll be here in Benidorm, ask them for gingerbread latte. This has 3 gingerbread pumps. milk decaf coffee, in my case, decaf coffee, and it has some whipped cream on top with some spicy ginger. Actually, delicious. This is the best thing to have in a cool, very, very humid morning here in Benidorm town. It's supposed to rain today, but about that, we'll talk in the latest news update. Let's go with the last news first. Benidorm starts to improve a lot of green areas here in town. And in general, Benidorm is really worried, to be honest with you, because last year we've even had to shut down our natural park right here behind us in Rincon Deloitte. We had to shut down a lot of different parks in general due to precaution, extreme precaution because of fires. It was so extremely dry. There's no water anywhere. There's a lot of small garbage litter that might just burst into flame any moment. So we had to shut down a lot of parks. Well, the town hall had. And this year, it didn't rain just yet. Today, we had like literally 5 drops maybe on the car window. That's it. We do not have a proper rain since I've even lost the count since when it didn't happen. And hopefully this year it will be raining slightly more, but so far it wasn't the case. So what Benidorm is doing, smart thing, they're not waiting for the rain just to come. What they are doing instead is to prepare all the natural areas, all the parks that Benidorm has to avoid as much as possible the future possible fires in them. What they are doing is the biggest project right now in the biggest park of Benidorm, El Moralet. This is the picture on how it's looking like. It's situated on the Poniente side where the residential areas, the brand new skyscrapers, and this place is already a part of Benidorm. There's a lot of people that go to do sports there, that use like mountain bikes, that go for a run, go for a walk with their dogs, like family members on weekend. It's a nice place for a sport and for some fresh air. Apart from that, the cyclocross in January will actually be in that same park. What the town hall is doing is to spend around €500,000 to create that area as a safe place to be in summertime. They will be cleaning all the garbage, all the litter. At first, I thought that it's going to be because of the cyclocross. Might be. However, all this will be happening after it, so it doesn't really make sense, right? They simply wanted to improve all the green areas, which to me is a great idea and it's safer for all of us. So they will be cleaning all the area, they'll be cleaning all the bushes, all like the dry sticks, leaves, etc., all the garbage, all the litter. They'll be putting the cameras that will be going with solar panels. So there's going to be different cameras at different points, which will be connected with police and with the firefighter department. So in case something happens, they will see it immediately and it will avoid a major disaster in Benidorm town, which I think it's a great idea. All the other parks, like Guerra Park in the city center, right by the town hall, are kind of protected. They're inside of the city, so immediately if something happens, people will see it. But slightly further down parks that are not here in the center need to be protected. And I think that our natural park would approve these type of changes too, because there's been quite a few fires in the last couple of years. In Rincon Deloitte as well, the brand new area they're building, there's been a giant fire as well this year. And obviously that was something that people did on purpose, sadly. But if there wouldn't be so much of a litter and garbage around and so many dry things that people just throw away, we could have avoided that too. So great that Benidorm is doing these type of changes, and we need to be prepared because you never know what might be happening. And it officially starts to rain. It's raining in Benidorm. For such a long time, there's not been a single drop here in town, and now it's raining. Let's have a short walk before it rains too much, and I'll show you how Benidorm is looking like right now and what to expect for the weather the next 7 days. Let's go. This is what Benidorm is looking like today in the morning. It's around 10 a.m. right now while we've been filming this video, and there's way more people on the streets. And as you can see, it's raining. It's raining just a tiny bit, okay? It's not too much. Maybe you can see it here on the orange trees, just a few drops. It's not too much, but This is what the weather is looking like today. Today, we were supposed to have a tiny bit of rain around 10, 11 in the morning, and there you go. There is a tiny bit. We really, really appreciate it happening because it's been a while since we've had a proper rain. Something tells us that it's not going to be a big rainstorm as it is, just a tiny bit, which does not stop people from exploring, as you can see. The next few days, it's going to be just cloudy slash sunny. There's not going to be any major rain, even though all parts of Spain will be covered in clouds, even with some rainstorm. So bear that in mind if you're traveling to other destinations. Check out the weather forecast beforehand if you can, to be prepared. Although you could always buy like an umbrella or buy any kind of cheaper raincoat out here to make sure you will still be able to explore our lovely country. As for the temperatures, today it's around 18, 19 degrees outside. As you can see, there's a lot of people in jackets already. Tourists are still wearing shorts and t-shirts. I get it as well because it's warm in their country, but for us it's bizarre. We are like in winter coats already and winter sweaters because it's quite cool for us. The temperatures, however, will increase in the middle of this week, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Temperatures will increase up until 20 degrees back again. The sun will be shining, so it will be absolutely incredible weather back again. Only today and maybe some other day this week, it might be slightly cloudy, maybe just a tiny bit of rain, but not more than that. So enjoy your holidays if you will be coming here shortly. Thank you for accompanying us on today's Benidorm News Update. We wish you an incredible day and we'll see each other tomorrow in a brand new video here on the channel Benidorm by Anna. Bye, dears.